go to Arsenal. Emphatic win at home against Nottingham Forest. The new signings securing that win. Zubimendi, one of the games of his career so far. Unbelievable brace from him. Gyökeres, and still yet to beat Arteta in any of their meetings. Brilliant game. I mean, the only negative is that Odegaard injury, isn't it?
Yeah. 4 words. Are you not entertained? That performance on Saturday was absolutely brilliant. And I don't think any of you guys can dispute that.
No,
surely not.
It was effective,
He did well.
efficient.
In that second half,
mate,
mate, we were doing some Harlem Globetrotter stuff.
Harlem Globetrotter
I think
stuff.
you're going a little bit too far.
Not you,
Here we
Dan.
go.
Overboard.
No, but seriously, Arsenal have been criticised in recent weeks, and quite rightly so, about the style of the football. Some have even gone further with the old Stoke City stuff, which is nonsense. And the long ball, this, and long throws, and set piece FC. But I think all of you appreciate football, yeah?
Please.
I'm talking to you.
Please.
You
do
appreciate
your
good
segment.
football.
Don't look at me in the eye. Please, just do the segment.
But seriously, Mad Wakey on one wing, Eze doing his thing on the other.
Great assist.
Zubimendi's goal, come on, bro. In the sunshine.
Deflection.
Why is it always got to be sunny? Why is it always sunny? I swear it was
No,
raining.
that's bad,
It was
man.
raining all week.
That's bad, man.
deflection took it away
It
from
was, but
Chelsea.
it was going in
Was it
anyway.
not raining? Was
It
it
was
not
going
raining?
in anyway.
Was it not raining all weekend?
No.
At
It was
Emirates,
going
it's
in
sunny.
anyway.
Why?
No
Why?
one wants to talk about that, do they? They don't want to talk about the fact that it did have a deflection. But it's
No.
okay.
And
Like,
you know
Come
what?
on,
Set piece.
come on, Abby.
You know, I'll be real.
was-
He struck it well.
That was
He
a
struck-
brilliant.
And the header
struck
hit
it
off
well.
someone,
He
hit off
struck
the other
it.
guy,
Yeah,
didn't
but
it?
we won't talk about that.
The header was a deflection as well, mate.
Now
Scared
Caicedo's
on it.
strike was
We won't
cleaner,
talk
to
about
be
it. It's
fair.
okay.
100%.
We'll
But,
pretend.
yeah.
On the volley from that come on, bro.
Guy's got good
I
technique.
I gave you
Spanish.
credit for Soboslai.
Like what?
I'm saying
Taking
you
deflection.
can't hit a ball cleaner than
Yeah,
how
exactly.
he
It was
struck
going in anyway, and we all know that. But anyway,
I
but
don't know
like I
about
said,
going in. Sales would have just gone down.
Do you know what?
it would have taken two
You can have
cells
it,
to
like-
do that.
No,
At the
let's
moment.
credit Arsenal. It was a very efficient performance. Yes, it was Forest's first game with Ange, but
Yeah.
they're a tough cookie to break. You know, they've got their own,
They
problems
was.
that you have to deal with.
Was a tough cookie to break.
And you
But
dealt with their problems.
despite
Don't think he'll be-
Not
Zubimendi's
now.
You can tell there.
Now you got
Despite
Ange.
Zubimendi's excellent strike, which broke the deadlock, which allowed us to obviously go on and do what we do, Gyökeres' goal for me was the moment of the match. You know why? Because I've been one of those Arsenal fans who have been crying out for this man to get the service. I'm saying we bought this guy in knowing what his strengths are, yeah? So why are we not playing to his strengths? Eze gets the ball, looks up, doesn't even take a second touch, straight across.
That's not an easy pass as well. you know.
Exactly.
People think that that's he's
Yeah.
just squared it and he's tapped it in. That's a
foot.
really
And you
difficult
saw
pass
from,
on
I'm
the
sure
bounce,
you all
left
saw
foot.
it, Gyökeres' response. As soon as he
Yeah,
scored that
where's
goal,
my
he
man?
didn't even do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just ran round.
He did it at the end. He did it right at the end.
Yeah, as if to
Yeah.
say,
Do you know-
this is what I'm about.
Yeah.
This feed me, and I was.
The man's got 4 and 4 in it.
Yeah.
He's got three
Three and four.
This is.
I mean-
So for that,
But he's going to be a flop.
sorry
He's
to
going to be able to
interrupt.
score.
Where- what
But
did he do in the big
that
game?
goal personally gave me a lot of satisfaction. I thought this is what we need to do.
It's such a happy moment for an Arsenal fan because you look who got the assist. It's Eze. It's his first
Exactly
assist.
that.
It's the type of goal that you want a striker like Gyökeres to be scoring 20 of a season, and he's there to score it.
If we give him the service, he's 20 plus. I'm telling you.
That's a very happy goal for Arsenal fans to see, isn't
And
it?
that's what I'm saying. Despite Zubimendi's brilliance with the first goal, broke the deadlock. I'm all over that. But that second goal for me, when I saw that, I'm
Well
like,
worked.
this
Yeah.
is it right
That's what you got
there.
him for, yeah.
I remember when I did my Gyökeres video, I was like, I'm not even talking about Gyökeres, I'm talking about Eze. And he hadn't even signed yet because I saw the link. If they get Eze, that's big for him because he needs the service. Like you said, he's not the guy that's going to drop in between the lines and wants to do all the Havertz and Jesus. He needs the service. Give him
That's
the
what
guy
we
is a flat track bully. He literally only sees the posts. And look at the way he knocked that ball off the post there for the second chance.
Yeah,
there.
man.
The guy is just,
Shouldn't even really be shooting
it's like
from
he's
that
playing
angle,
with-
but
it's
it's
like
like,
he's
let me
playing
just
with
rough it.
angle.
No, but he's a
Yeah.
he's
But he just
a
like-
Swedish Haaland. Really.
Man just loves
He's not as good
shooting.
as Haaland,
He just-
but he's of that ilk.
Yeah,
about goals.
he just loves shooting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like we knew Saka was the main chance creator. Odegaard kind of tailed off, wasn't really playing. So I was like, if they just don't get Eze,
Yeah.
maybe everything will be
And
alright.
that is
Now
why.
everything is not all right.
You know, it's not
And that
good.
is why, Matisse, the previous game, when the manager chose not to start him again, that's why we were all so upset.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we brought this
But
guy
he's,
to
no,
the
but he's
club.
waiting for him to. We always do this as the fans, like of our clubs, of like get the new guy, play him straight away. You know, do this.
Yeah.
Like
Why-
they have a.
why
I know,
wait?
but the that managers are the ones who really see in training, like, are you up
Okay.
to this? Are you ready? I got 2 things, yeah. Mascara.
Oh man,
Oh, 13
That- did you
million.
see that
No,
goal-saving
what we
tackle?
doing?
Another one.
What we doing? We all needed a centre back. What we doing here?
Another one.
13 million.
Yeah. Do you know what type of signing he actually could be? He could be the signing that if Saliba plays
replacement.
games,
Yes.
if you don't want to sign, or even if you do, but you still go after 2 years for 100 million, no problem. No problem. We got this guy.
exactly. Yeah.
He's top.
He's wicked.
He's top, man. He's 21, bro.
Yeah, he's quality.
He's 21 and he's ready to go. They had to
21.
rip off the band-aid and say, we was going to let you feel your way into this, but 3 minutes in,
Anfield.
get in there at Anfield.
Anfield away, yeah.
And dare
And
I say,
he was brilliant.
dare I say it, Flex? I'm gonna say this, man, but Madueke on the right.
Yeah. But wait,
When Saka's ready
wait
to
there,
come
but
back-
just on mascara,
Okay,
just on
yeah, let me
mascara,
cook after that.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
it
Yeah.
puts a lot of people off.
Yeah.
I like that. That sounds good.
just on mascara,
I've only heard a bit.
he's
but
on the front foot, he's physical, he's good on the ball, he's good in the air, he's fast. I'm going, this is why when you sign Hincapié or you sign him, I'm like, any defensive
Yeah.
signings
This
that
is
Arsenal are
bag.
doing,
Research.
everyone shut your mouth.
They don't miss when it comes
Just
to
leave,
that's
just,
Arteta's
just
bag.
leave them. And another thing, Arteta, when he's carrying on wicked in the press conference, he said, yeah. It was like, oh, David Raya, you know, done quite well. He's going to get the clean sheet thing. He's going to clean sheet me. It's the best in the history of the club, Roger. Don't tell me nothing. And if this was some Serbian brother and it weren't Aaron Ramsdale, I know you and me, you lot wouldn't care. I knew this guy was going to be good. And you go,
I got to give him
When it
props.
comes to defence, that brother knows
can't
what
talk
he
to him.
wants.
But
He knows what he
Madueke-
wants. He knows what he wants.
Oh man.
can we have a discussion?
Oh, here we
Right?
go.
Can we?
Here we go.
Saz, you need to enter this chat though.
No, I don't.
Because
I've seen all this before.
he's been doing well, yeah. And I think the biggest praise you have to give to Arsenal for this, because remember there was petitions to not even sign this guy,
Shame.
Which was extreme.
which was ridiculous. There
No
was
to
petitions
Madueke.
yeah, 100%,
Crazy.
which was really bad on him. You know, pathetic from the fan base to like sign petitions. We don't want this guy. But if you had concerns that maybe this signing wasn't going to be, that's fine. That's football. But like, what's starting to happen now is because he plays the game in a different way, where he does keep going at his man. I'm seeing crazy shouts. I'm seeing Saka will have a hard time
he was going to say it.
getting back into.
No, I wasn't
into
going to
this
say
team.
that. No,
I don't want to hear that.
I didn't
I
hear-
mean,
I didn't-
That can't come out
like
your
the
mouth.
short term,
No, I wouldn't say that.
termism of what's going on in football to me is wild.
What?
Like
Scary.
Like
No, but to be fair, you didn't allow me to finish. I
Let's
just,
let him land.
What
Go
I
on.
was going to say was for him to be doing. You see, what I like about Madueke is, and you know, I'm going to give you some credit for this because I remember.
1v1 demon.
No, remember when we was signing Madueke? I came to you and said,
Yeah.
"You're a Chelsea man. Tell
Yeah.
me about it." And I remember this man saying, "The one Madueke can sometimes flatter to
Frustrate.
deceive and
Yeah.
frustrate, but the one thing." And we referenced it earlier when we were talking about Doku. You're saying
Yeah.
he will always try and take on his man. He will always be aggressive in his attempt. And at the time, I said to him, "I goes, you know what? I'll take that." Because it's the same thing I'm saying about Doku. When you got a winger, that is your job to take on your fullback, make things happen. And that's what Madueke was doing.
and he deserves big credit for that.
Exactly. And now I'm not for 1 minute
I don't know
saying
why
that.
I'm hearing Saka's name though.
No, I'll tell you why you're hearing it. I'm saying that if Saka
Needs a rest.
needs a rest or he's not
Correct.
performing or he has
Yes.
to play through injury, which is like he's done in we know now
That's fair.
we have a
That's the only
ready-made
way
good
we're hearing his
But
name.
yeah, it
Yeah.
should never
So
be.
that's why I
it should
read-
never
But
be.
I'm hearing his name,
So-
Matisse, in terms of
No.
what?
So don't. Yeah.
Saka's
No,
not as direct as
No.
this.
No, that's
So
crazy.
that's what we don't.
he doesn't go at his man
Yeah, we
like
don't wanna
this.
do that.
Let's not get this twisted.
dangerous.
Noni Madueke, if he's going to be on the right-hand side, is Saka's backup for England and Arsenal. That's his role.
Yeah.
If you want to put him instead of Martinelli,
Yeah.
Eze's going to thing now on the left. So also this is the problem. This is brilliant for Arsenal. This is a great problem to have. But listen, they are 1 year away in age, you know, Saka and Madueke. Do you know
Yeah,
that?
that's true.
1 year
that's
away
true.
in
Yeah,
age.
yeah.
Madueke's never had a double goals, double figures assists, goals in his career.
Yeah, but it's just not even a conversation.
It's
No,
not
so-
a conversation.
It's just not even a
This is the
conversation.
thing,
You know what I mean?
It's
This
not,
is the
like,
thing.
There was no,
When-
there was no chat on that.
There's no.
whatsoever. It's
There needs
crazy.
to be context on timing. When they signed him, it was looking like the budget was going towards him and no left-sided winger.
Yes.
No Eze,
That
no
was-
Rodrigo, no movement.
Yeah,
Tottenham
that's
going
true,
for Eze.
that's
That's why there was. Now it was never justified to do the petition. I agree, but that's why there was outrage because people thought Madueke was going to play on the left. And I said on this show, if he's playing on the left, I am not bothered because he's not. What you saw yesterday, he's not doing that on the left.
Yeah.
It's just not the same angle. It's not the same situation for him. He's not doing that. On the right, he's doing what he did yesterday. And he did that at Chelsea in some games. Yes, he scored a hat-trick against Wolves. He played very well at home to Nottingham Forest. He can do that on the right. But because you're using him as a squad player and not week in, week out going for a title because Saka will come back, it's cool. It's expensive depth. If you now have to put Madueke as a starter week in, week out like we were doing as a right winger, that's why we got rid of him. Because it was like, we'll get the money and we'll do Neto and Esteval. It's not much of a muchness. But when you compare him, people compare him to Gittins, that's the opposite flank. So with Madueke, he hasn't done anything new.
No.
He's not cut in and done an Iron Robin.
He's
not cut in and done a. He's not cut in and done a Yamal.
No, but as I said to you,
he's done what he does. That's
no,
what
but
he does.
hang on.
Right, and it's good to see.
But
I think
the point I'm making is
no, but the point go past the man.
with
That's your
respect,
job, you're a
Flex,
winger.
what
Not
you
Arsenal
said, no,
fans
but
get
with
over that.
respect, the point I'm making is that Arsenal, he's bringing an element to the team, and Eze on the left.
That was needed.
That was needed.
Agreed.
When people were saying, "Oh, you're too predictable," you're too tippy tappy, and there was a lot of truth about that.
100% agree.
Now with Madueke doing what he's doing, Eze doing what he's doing, I referenced the second goal. Why that gave me much more satisfaction than even the first goal was the way we played. And that augurs well.
You know who he's
What do
showing
you
up?
think when Saka gets back? You see, it's like for England, and I just want to just clear up something then. So what are we saying? If Madueke keeps playing like this,
Business as usual.
is it difficult for Saka to get back into England?
No,
now?
not really.
Absolutely
No.
not.
He
The fact
walked
that there's a
straight
really
back
on the
in.
end of
Business
that.
as usual.
Walked
He
straight back
He
in.
has to do this for like half a season. Or
Not
something.
even just.
He'd have
this.
to be putting
You have to
numbers-
actually
he'd have to
put
be
numbers on the
numbers.
board.
Yes, yes,
This
Put
is-
numbers,
this
not
is
just
not a
this.
conversation.
What this is the numbers aren't on the board, but you're playing the game in the right way. You're getting us corners,
Yes.
you're getting us throws.
Yes.
Like that's refreshing.
Yes.
You have to.
And
put
like
the
my
numbers on
brother
the board.
said in his when he done his interview after the game, it's a great problem.
Of course,
to
Yeah.
have.
because also, but
100%.
this is also where you
It's
have
not-
to
and
have.
that is what is so.
My thing is
You
just to the
refre- but
people
you
that are
refreshed
suggesting
it.
that
No.
like Saka's like got to be careful. Here.
No.
No, it's not that.
If
Who
he-
has
you-
actually
I've
said
seen
this?
this. This is
This
all
is-
over the
this
internet.
If he's
should
showing
not
up
even be a
someone-
talking point.
He's showing up Martinelli.
Yes.
Because on the
100%.
other flank,
Yes.
Martinelli
He's
not
done
do,
that.
doesn't
He's
do
done
that
that.
stuff. He doesn't take on his man properly. He doesn't dribble.
But we were saying this last year anyway
That's
about
that's
Martinelli.
the comparison. It's
And
like,
that's
oh,
why earlier on, when I was referencing Doc, he was like, I said, I like that mentality.
Yeah.
The fact that
Yeah.
he
Yeah, but it's got to
goes.
be backed up with quality because even
Of
the
course,
mentality
of
alone to
course.
keep going at it. If you still have a 50-50 output, it's not. No one cares.
Yeah.
No one cares. Like you can have the best will in the world, but if you don't have end products,
No, but
You gotta-
Doku
You're
does
not
have
gonna
the
be
talent.
classed as a
Doku
top
does
player.
have
But
the
you got to
talent.
put
But he
numbers.
does
anyway,
sometimes.
But
Yeah,
what I'm
other
saying
people
is,
So
if you look at
Saka's got more end product than Doku.
absolutely, yeah. But what I'm saying is,
But you don't go
if
out
you look at
and
that
play.
performance on Saturday,
Not good.
for me that was much better than even the 5-0 when we beat Leeds. We
I'd
didn't
agree.
score as many goals,
I'd agree.
They just
but
saw
the
a lot.
performance was
Yeah.
more
It's
fluid,
efficient.
More complete.
and more entertaining. You know what I mean? As an Arsenal fan watching that on Saturday, I was like, right, this is it now. You know what I mean? You've stumbled across something, Arteta. Do not let this go.
Who
You know what I mean?
next week?
We got City.
at home.
So
home.
we're back to Stoke. Probs. Stoke.
Do you know what?
After all that,
I don't know.
I
I don't
sincerely
know.
hope not.
City ain't
Yeah.
great.
I don't
See,
know.
no, but you know what? Abby makes a good
Arsenal
point
mashed
there.
them up.
But you know what? Can I just say you make a good point there because myself and other people are saying now that you've seen this, some managers have
Carry
to
it on.
stumble
Madueke
upon
will do
something.
that against Man City though.
Yeah,
Like he's not gonna go all conservative. He's just gonna keep going at bloody Nico O'Reilly or whoever bloody's playing. there.
Nico O'Reilly. Yeah. So listen, massive efficient result that for Arsenal. But for Forest, do you think they're going to regret the Ange appointment later on down the line? Let us know.